Right, crufts is over. Weren't a bad one. I didn't get to watch much of it. I watched mainly the highlights. A lot of controversial stuff around it again, as usual. Seeing clips and stuff go around. My take on crufts, right? I was introduced to it young. My nan and that. They went, competed, won. It was brilliant. I saw a lot of stuff, have a lot of memories of seeing loads of dogs stacked up in kennels and all this, you know, thousands of dogs. Looking back, obviously it was a little bit not the greatest of well-being, but it is what it is. That's what people don't seem to understand. It's a dog show, so there's a lot of judginess that goes on, you know what I mean, a lot of nitpicking, a lot of all the sort of crap that you would expect that comes with competing at the end of the day, and allowing yourself to be judged, allowing your dog to be judged in front of thousands if not millions of people. So yeah, for me, crufts has got so big it is what it is. So if I'm looking for specific shows to go to, I go to little shows out in fields, and they have the breeds that I want, you know, the bullies, the shepherds, all that. Now crufts is what it is. I look at it as just seeing the standard, you know. Too many dogs nowadays are overweight or they're crossbred and that, and the crossbreeds ain't a problem or anything like that, but it's nice to see the standard. It's nice to see dogs with natural movement in their legs because they haven't spent their entire life being restricted with a harness. Yeah, you see what you see. Now there's a lot of people who didn't go this year. Some of them, famous ones, spoke out about it. That blows my mind, to be honest, how you can see something for years and you have to wait for the timing to be right. If you see something, you instantly say what it is, and if you've got that sort of level of celebrity, when you make a complaint, you follow it up to find out what actually happened. You don't just leave it to the powers that be, especially when you're one of the leading people in the fields, supposedly. So now, if you're going to crufts to see welfare, probably not the best place. It should be 100%, but unless every dog has an air-conditioned room to themselves, you just can't do it. The NEC is freaking massive, and it still struggles to accommodate everything that's there, really. So you wouldn't be able to do it. It's not how it's done. Even when you go to the ones in the fields, it's not like that, you know. There's not a load of barriers put up in place. Yeah, it's one of them things. See, if you're going to pick apart crufts, you've got to look at what you want from it, or what the standard should be set. So, you know, I'm not looking for handler ability when I look at crufts, unless I'm looking at like the handler categories where it's specifically focused on the handler. And sometimes they get little to no time with the dog and they just have to handle it. But it's, you know, it all depends what you look at. At some point, when things get big enough, they get crooked. Unfortunately, they don't stay true to their roots like they should. But like this year's crufts, Google the guy that won it with his spaniel. Back in 2009, 2010, him and his buddy were done for dog abuse, and they won. So yeah, but everyone wants to kick off about the fact they're all stuck in crates and like, let's drink water, but you have dog abusers that go to that event and can win that fucking event, and no one seems to give a shit. So I'd be looking at stuff like that, to be fair. How do we let them people in there and rise to the ranks that they rise to? Because him winning that now, he's going to go on to breed, he's going to go on to advise other trainers and stuff like that, and the geezer hasn't got a clue because he's already been done for it. The only reason he didn't do prison time was because he was already internationally known, which meant, you know, you get a backdoor jail, get out of jail free card, don't you? So that's the stuff. If you want to get picky with crufts, look at shit like that. Look at the judges, yeah, where they get their dogs to enter under a different handler and they're winning that, you know. That's what people should be looking at, not banning certain breeds and any of this crap. That's all pointless.